F6. Tonight we're at Singapore, round 8. So, after this will be 4 rounds to go, so we'll be over 2/3 of the way through the season. 17 drivers tonight. We have some reserves in. PNP Mac is here in Mercedes. He is leaving tonight after some drivers weren't able to attend. Some because of other events and other because faulty stuff. Unfortunately, our drivers VRT Kerem, he won't be able to race today because his wheel has died on him. Let's see, so most people are out laps. A lot of people on the softs, interestingly. A couple on the mediums. So, a strange one. The only person who isn't out, well now they're coming out, is Houseman. So he's just going a bit off sync to everyone else. So let's see, I might come on board with that reserve here, so the mediums here, we're coming down towards turn 1 here, or the first chicane, down to 3rd, press J back to 4th, make sure not to invalidate the lap, and looks smooth so far. See the next way under, see as much goes as high as possible next, so now hitting the wall, that's really good, and they come down towards the end of sector 1, 26.2. So now make sure to take a bit of curve there, but don't go too wide obviously. Now the more technical section of this track. And look well enough to the left hander. Took a bit of curve there, and once again down to 2nd, it's an interesting choice there. Now to the hairpin, where we've seen somebody spin on the exit here for reasons. And now into sector 2 to a 102.8, so pretty good time in the mediums. A bit of a lock up there on the front right, but not too bad. And now through the bridge, it looks really good. And now we're almost through all 23 turns of Singapore. The first time to be put in by Picor, 135.8. And 350 in the mediums. Not bad. 347 for Century, so that's a really decent lap time as well. Spania's slots in between. So now let's see who's next across the line to Renault. Raymond, yeah, he invalidated his lap one, seems so. But there's really no point doing a lap now in these stem softs. Because to be just dead when you even get to the race. Let's see, any more lap times? No, strangely enough. No invalidating soft runs. So, probably just seen if they were trying to trick somebody into doing a soft run. James Sismix, hang on. No, that's Houseman. Oh, he's crashed. Yeah, he's crashed at the end of his lap. And, yeah. There we go. One lap time posted. Panos is gonna pull with the softs. You'd have to wonder. Depending, unless there's rain very early in the race, or well, if there was rain at the start, I mean, nobody would be qualifying on mediums. Let's see here. James Sismic needs another lap again on mediums. Meanwhile, we're in pits. Pretty much everyone else is in the pits, actually. What are these guys doing with the mediums? Sanchez went even faster. Fanny has 34.0. Not bad. Actually, very good lap. So, Scholes on an out lap now. On the softs. Need to take good care of them. Oh Lord, there's an internet. Oh, someone else. Mine here thought, Serious outlook mediums, VR symbolics on the soft, so some interesting choices. Mediums are a much better race tire, so that's it pretty much. Sismic on his hot lap now. Finish his lap just over VRS now. Very comfortable across the line. P2. Very decent lap there. From McLaren. Panos here. Sound says softs. I mean, he's only went once, he may as well go a couple of times. If he can get track position, maybe he could be able to make the two-stop work. Terrace beginning his lap here. Well, pretty going very wide there to make sure he opens up on the first couple of corners. Houseman gets out of the way, and now coming into this way under to fourth gear. Yep, good enough through there. On Spanish, he's chosen the soft, so. So not bad though. Next person across the line is Scholes, who's in the pits. Oh, and that's a bit of a front wing gone. So, Racer is going to finish the lap here. And it's P4. Not a bad lap there. decent. Oh, we've James Ismix. So hang on, from Finlay actually. He's went P3, so that'd be crucial for his championship hopes. Is he his leader on the way at difficult race last round? So his championship lead got shrunk a good bit. Bjorn P9. Oh, Panos has went even faster, 1:33.8. So he's got the upper hand over his team, only just, and with the help of a soft compound. So now let's see who else is on the laps there. So I'm in outlap. Raymond is on the lap here. I have to hope car ahead of him. It's Houseman for sure. So I think it's a Mark. Yep, it's a Mark. And PMP Mac isn't. I'm on track. So 40. Yeah, this is an unrepresentative time. It's a time, but not really representative in the context of race racing. So just over under 4 minutes to go. I'm just going to get out away for Panos, who's hightailing it back to the pits. So now, James Sismic's on a lap here. Continuing on mediums, because these time it can actually handle multiple laps, unlike the softs, pretty much. So now, let's check in Houseman. Oh, it's invalid, so PMP Mac on those mediums, maybe. Let's just see where he's on the lap. So again, they just take advantage of track evolution here. And it's going to be same as others. Bjorn, I believe, he just went P8 there. Yeah, well, probably was him. Sir Williams on outlap, passing a Renault or Barra on an inlap. Oh, Sancho is retired. And the pits. So, Bjorn, right, he's just gone back to the pits. Oh, James Sismix is also retired. So, and Picor, so that's 3 people. Open an out lap now. Come back, hot lap. Oversteer. That isn't exactly going to help him now. Let's see. Yep, it's 2 tenths up. And Zayas is also retired. So there's chances here. So now, about 40 seconds remaining. So Bjorn's also retired, so that's only half. Yeah, that is half top 10 retired. So let's see who's next across the line. It's a Red Bull of Emin. Oh, we'll ignore that. So I guess it will PNP Mac to cross the line next. Well, Emin's about to start a lap now. So the quality time is about to drop. And it's P4. Now meanwhile, next person across the line is one of the Alphas. It's Efron Finlay, championship leader. So let's see, it's P3. So, good performance. Spanish is second confirmed. Looks like Panos is going to claim pole. Emin here, let's see where he goes. He's 2/10 up, so that would be enough for... Oh yeah, Panos has improved. 1:33.8. Oh, he's at the wall. He may as well keep going because no one else. Oh no, he's pulling into the pits. So that's quality done. Teresa ended up going P2, so it's all Alpha top 4. So there we go. Then there was rain. There's rain here. Just at the end. At least we got to see the finish of the quality session. So there we go. Panos signs him a pole. The only man to actually qualify on the soft tyre. Teres on to P2, fastest of the medium runners. Espania's P3. He's been in very good form recent races. Finlay P4. Sismic P5. PMP Mac P6 on debut, Sancho is P7, Ronzales P8, Bjorn P9, Raymond P10, Hansman P11, Emin P12, Bird P13, Norman P14, Pickle P15 on softs, Simulix P16, Alps Gold P17. So, yep, the timer's there at least, so we know there won't be a lobby glitch. Thankfully. Formation map beginning. So tires here. Yep. Everyone outside top into mediums, because if you start at softs, you're either praying for divine intervention in terms of the two-stop, or you've got a bet on. So, mission lab, not much happening. So the star here would be crucial enough, because it's hard enough to overtake around Singapore. You do have multiple DRS zones, but they're not really long enough for you to gain on someone enough to pass. So, we're nearly at the... this will be the longest probably race of the season. And that is rain. Oh no, we're gonna be... oh god, we're gonna be in for a long one here. That is rain. Just now. If anyone could appear on the formation app, they would. I'll have to wonder now about the mediums. So it'll be 5 red lights very soon. It's a nice damn track. 5 red lights in Singapore. It's lights out Marina Bay and we are racing. It looks like the soft tires have managed to give Panos to a start, but a soft battle to one. It's Finley versus Spanias, and Spanias will want this one. But now let's see what's happening in the middle of the pack here. Bit of side-by-side action here. Jimmy Sismix is faster for Finlay. He's moving to the left. Sismix now going for Spanias. It's pretty close, but they managed to keep it safe. There's a two-stop strategy available. Medium, soft, medium. So you're going for such a quick middle stint that you're to be able to complete the final race in mediums. So let's say Panos already building that lead. European Max on the 8th. It's another great start for him. Looks like Perez, Picor. Yep. Scores. And then Lormon, he's been called up in an instant there. No. Yeah, you're just seeing the little drops of rain. It's a bit odd. Yeah, you're seeing the drops now. Well, he's just going to have these conditions for no race. Oh dear, he's damaged. Oh dear. People are now on the pits. They're going for more, another set of the medium tire. Oh, no one's going straight for the Inters. He's taking an early gamble here. And I think if somebody can make the call at the exact right moment, then we could see this race go on its head. So let's see once this leaderboard sorts itself out. We just have to watch for Norman now, because it's his lap times we have to watch. Because if he starts being faster than other people. So let's see Panos, he's already being caught, it's only lap 3. The rain is getting a little heavier. Yep, fastest laps flying in. As James Sismic still ends up back in 5th. So let's see if we're going to see an overtake somewhere. It also seems to be Ron Zayas to Sancho is. So yeah, it's still an AlphaTauri 1-3 and Alfa Romeo 2-4. It's still very interesting what Panos is going to do now, because it'll depend. He'd be hoping to get to the intermediate period, but the only thing is, if these tyres just die out, he may be forced to just pit out of sheer necessity. Yeah, the intermediates are just not it at the moment though. So man's been hoping for it to start chucking it down. So, no pit stop for Panda. Oh, he's already got a penalty. And Terrace is going to be right on him now. So it's going to be, instead of a checkerboard, it's going to be an Alfa Romeo sandwich. With an AlphaTauri fiddling in the middle. Oh, Jackson got a penalty. I repeat. For both Panos and Jack. Because, well, if you're getting penalties early on, it's probably an indication of what could happen later. As Spanias has now passed his teammate. Oh, and now Finley's going for him as well. And yep, he's getting past there too. And now with Sismics. So these softs have just went. And have to be hoping for them to meet. Or actually begging for the intermediate period to come as he just defended from Sancho is, who's now under great pressure from Joseas. So all this is just giving us a lot more action. Let's see, Panos, he's now already being caught by Sancho Is. His hype scold or something. Sancho Is around Zayas. PP Mark was actually looking for a way past. He can't find one there. Let's see. Oh, just makes him wide a bit. Panos, he's still keeping the Ferraris up behind. So now, let's see Spanias. Can he go and get past Tail Racer? So, looks like we might have a decent battle at the front. Oh no, we got someone off. It's Panos. It's Panos. At the front of the grid and now pretty much at the back. Oh dear. Oh, let's see what else happened here. Just some changes. So I see Bjorn now in the back of his teammate. Can he get past here or no? Seems like it. Obviously they no longer have to be on board the train, oh, the Panos train to be more specific. So yeah, that rain's continuing to come down, but is it really just coming down enough? Oh, I've Scholes is in the pit, and I think this is the Inters. Yeah, it's the Inters, so you might have to watch him now, because maybe no one's already burned out his Inters by pitting too early. And just let the temperature skyrocket. Panos also in. He's going for Inters because it may as well go from now. It's already at the back. Let's see. Simple actually right at the back. See, wait a minute. Hang on, we got a yellow flag here. It's Red Bull. Yep, damn it. No left hand plate. Oh, let's see here. We might get a move. Maybe. Nope, not quite. We still got DRS trains here. VR Simple X going for a move. And let's see. And that might. Let's see, it's 83 wide. Maybe Max got the pair of them. Oh, it's there, but oh no, it's different wins as well. James Sismix has now picked up a penalty as Tail Racer's in the pits. He's going for it. So Spanias, Sismic. Oh dear. Looks like the double stack will not be happening here because last week these was double stacked. Finlay was the loser in that situation, and he bet the price because he ends up in the midfield pack, got damage, and that was where he's gone. Raymond's also not in the pits, so he's staying on for one more lap. We haven't really I don't think we see the DRS disabled thing here yet. So unless let's see. Yeah, it looks like it's time for interest at this stage. the stage has to be. Picor's also stayed out an extra lap. An interesting call. I mean, Hypescroll is up to 13th. I mean, Bjorn's been, actually no, Sancho is being the victim of a double stack it seems. So let's see, is Finlay going to be in this lap? Honestly, he's not going to have a busy pit lane to deal with, but I mean, he will have had the thing of staying out for an extra lap on a wet track on dry tyres. So Raymond's also be entering the pits. Yeah, they're even struggling to turn in for the pit entry. So let's see, Racer is already going to be passing them. Seems like the pit window's open strangely. So Racer keeps his lead. Finlay is going to come out. Ronzé has got him. Bjorn, I don't think Bjorn's going to get him. But, yeah. My thing is, are the conditions going to change or not? Because could we see a transition back to dry? Could it end up going full wet like F2 did? So, Pico's got 3 seconds now, that hasn't helped him. Oh, he's out. He's out. Is that a safety car? No, don't think it's going to be a safety car. And he's up to say, oh, it is a safety car in the end. Took its time, but it's a safety car. And that it'll be interesting indeed. So that will help him because he'll be able to close back up. Now a question of who's best prepared for the intermediate weather. There we go. So Emin, he's what? Explain that one to me, please. Norman's in the pits now, so guess he just wants some extra fresh interest. I hope he isn't going to be lapped. Nope, he won't. I need to slow for him to be lapped. So, I'm on this is signed with safety car. Bears in the pitch for some reason. So, how's Southman got a penalty on the safety car? And it's not even one down collision one, see. There's just that is completely inconsistent. Only 3 seconds there, so everyone's being competent with their safety car. So, let's see, when are we going is the real question now. Because, well, we have a Renault. It's on the hards. What on? So let's see, it's gonna be in this lap. I mean, the Renault Barra is catching. So let's see, Barra's caught up. Safety car's gonna still be out. This track, it's not getting wetter. Jack, come on, mate. Everyone's in the pits now, so... hard tires. And there goes the traffic. So let's see. Terra Racer's still out this time. Bert's caught up, so he's been that's a master stroke along with Emin. That is a master stroke from them, I'd have to say. And maybe something Lorman should have done as well. So now pretty much everyone's off the inters again. The track's completely dry. Safety car is in this lap. RIP Lorman. That's an F. Oh, and Terra Racer and Sismic, they've been done out of this one. Oh, Terra Racer still being in the pits. That's going to leave Berra to control this one. It's in back 3 seconds. And now, here we go. And so you got PMP Mac trying to get past turn 1. And it's a bit of a chaotic race there. Berra's got the lead after all of this. Don't know how good he has. And I'm in race P2. He's on the mediums though. Everyone's been on the inters at some point. There's no need for extra pit stops if you can just get yourself to the end. So, Barrett and Edmund to keep themselves ahead. I'm going to say this as well. It's actually benefited a little bit from our safety car too. Spanias, Philippe, P5. So the championship contenders are keeping it. I'm going to note of this a lot better than their teammates. Palace managed to back P11, so at least he's back in it for the fight. So let's see. Bit of a gap, disconnect between terrorism and seismic. Obviously they've had to pick when the safety car was coming in. So Norman 3 seconds. Someone else got 3 seconds as well. We'll put up the penalties now because pretty much everyone is on the hards except for Sanchez and Emin. Second and second last on mediums, everyone else on the hards. So 3 seconds for Spanias, 6 for PMP Mac, 3 seconds for Symbolics, 3 for Rainbit, none for Hype Skulls, 3 for Panos, 3 for Houseman, none for Terror Racer, 3 for Sismic, none for Sanchez, 3 for Normal. Top 3 don't have penalties. So now Barrett's a fast lap, 140.1 on the hards. I might say that beating over the course of the race because the hards will come into their own towards the end. Yes, Panos has went to the 39s. There's something made by the Spanish fan club at this stage. Sismix now is at 138.9, so we went from 139 straight to 138. Oh, Ives Goals is disconnected. Or not. Oh, Barra, he's got a little bit of a lead over Evan. Sanchez now 38.3, so the lap time's quickly falling. Although they may have just been pushing in the laps to just claim fastest lap. Everyone's going to be on the same strategy then. You might see 1 or 2 pitters towards the end, but realistically, not really. So now, is what Zay's going to try a move here? Maybe, maybe not. See him, and he's also still in Barra's DRS, which is what's keeping him ahead of everyone else. So the second Emmett slips out of that DRS range, he's no longer protected from Ronzes and those behind. I mean, Emmons also got 3 seconds now, so technically your podium would be Berra, Ronzes, and then Finlay. Oh, Jim assists make 5 seconds speed in the pit lane. Oh, and he's had to go in as well. It looks like it's well, yeah, he's had to go in. And that's a front wing change, so that would explain it. Mediums for James Sismic. Let's see if Ronzi is able to get past Barrett this, or no, Emin this time. No. So, there we are. Just seems not much that can be done in terms of overtaking. Because the DRS trains are just protecting everyone from each other. So, there we are. Oh, Sanchez has now got a penalty. That, obviously, he's out of the points, but that doesn't help him. Terrace are still stuck in 13th. He's just not going to gain back onto the pack. Oh, Jameson makes another penalty. It's 11 seconds now. Let's see. Barra's keeping the lead still. This could be a surprise win here. He was showing the stick basically for with the pit stop for intermediates. Let's see. Is Ronzes? He's going for a move. It's no. Nope. That was just not the one. Just got a bit impatient, and Eamon was going into trouble as well, and he had Overseer, and now he's no longer protected with the DRS from Barrett, so Spaniards will be on him quickly and look at the pass, because then he'd be happy to. Oh, James Sismick's out. He's at the pit stop, so doesn't really matter. Oh, Simplex has passed PMP Mac, so it's back to 7th for him. Oh, Panos has now perceived a penalty. Ronzes has managed to still be connected enough to the pack, despite the spin. Oh, and Spanias has passed Emin, so and what we were seeing for a long time was did end up happening. Emin in trouble once the DRS protection went, and he's been passed. So Spanias needs to make good use of this. Really try to get away. Seeing as I think that'll keep Finley behind Emin, is if he lets Emin have DRS, which will just. Oh, actually, maybe an opportunity to present himself, because Finlay just had a mode oversee there. He's going to be under severe pressure. Bjorn, what is... That would have been a mother and father of all dive bombs, and he's a very lucky man that it didn't end like Ron says. On Symbolics, gone behind the curb there, that wasn't helpful. So, let's see. So, Perez still got his lead. Spanias is in his DRS. And Finlay's managed to get back in the DRS of Emin. Let's see. Oh, okay. Yeah, still seems like we've got a bit of a Bjorn train now. Well, kind of in a way. It's more a sub train on the actual Emin train. Oh, PB another penalty. Yay. Doesn't help from Oldopanos to 6. That is his same grace, probably. So now, well actually, now that I think of it, they might end up ahead of Spanias. Enough, unless Emin ends up holding them up so much that the penalty doesn't even apply. Or actually, well, I'm in effective position. It'll be applied, but just won't make a difference if the penalty was there or not in terms of let's see. So Spania's right on the back. Oh, Panos, another penalty. So it's still Berra at the front. Spanias, he just can't quite find a way past. And I mean, Finlay's bound his way past Emin, so Spanias needs to get a move on, to be honest. Oh, Teresa is past a Red Bull Hype Skulls. There you go. So now Bjorn, he's looking for a way past Emin now. And if he wants to get it done just to... Oh! Bjorn Simbax. He's got 6 seconds now. Down put Raymond to P5 once it's all applied. Actually, no, runs A, so actually they take down. Oh, let's see here. He might get some more takes. Isn't it going to be 3 wide between Emin, Siblix and PNP Mac? I think it's PNP Mac's going to win this one, actually. Because now look at it. Hang on. Yeah, so Emin's just fallen down. And now he's getting past by everyone. Oh, Raymond, he's on oversteer. That's... He was right in front of Emin. And now this is going to get this. Maybe get this. So, out of all this... We have got Berra P1, Finlay P2, Bjorn P3. It's actually Spanias who's been the troubled one. He's now down P7. Yeah, you're blind for missing that. I'm terribly sorry. So there we go. Crazy race. So it's Berra versus Finlay for the win. There's a random yellow flag. I mean, Houseman's call up here. So is Panos. Oh yeah, Spanish spun earlier. This is completely blind. He just had a spin. Spanish, he's going for it. He's going for it. He's going for B6. And on the inside. Oh, was outside, now he's the inside. And time to the outside again. Will he try to switch back? Oh, he's actually PMP back. Mate. I'm not sure that was the place to go for it. It seems like he was in trouble as well. Here we go. Terracer and Emin. Yep, Emin, he's just falling out of points now. These mediums are done for. No one's just gone in for another stop. And PNP Mac, he went wide, so that was what caused him to fall a bit behind. So now, let's see, Sancho is Emin, yep, Emin's in the pitch, he's changed in front wing, going for soft. Fastest lap attempt right there. Oh, well, yeah, fast lap, just end stint. So still Burrow versus Finlay. Doesn't seem like much difference. ERS slightly in Finlay's favour, but just not enough for him to maybe do complete a pass without completely dumping on his ERS. I mean, there is no braking zones for you to regenerate, but she's going slow. Not really that much. Oh no, I'm on 3 seconds now. That's now 9 seconds for him. Still very interesting here. We're not seeing much of the front. Bjorn has now joined him, so we might see something happen here. I could really do without GTS right now. Warning. So then you have warning. I assume lap 1's probably a collision. And all clean. So it seems like maybe Finlay might be the one who's a bit Spanish and Raymond. And there you go. Only thing here now is who's going to... Is somebody going to cross the threshold into 6 seconds or 9 seconds here? Oh yes, I mean, he is 3-second penalty, yep. His races just went from bad to worse. So, oh, PMP back, mate. I'd really not helping himself. So 12 seconds there. Andreas, so he's looking to get past. PPX outside DRS range. It's 1.1 seconds, so you'll have to close in a bit. Oh, Spanish and Simplex, yep, Spanish, you went for it. He was a bit deep, so Simplex had a chance. PB back on Zayas. And Emin, that fast lap, 37.2. Not a bad lap. I mean, 10 racers now there. After all this, he's finally comes around back to the points. Sancho gets now another penalty. So Spanish, here he is. Simplex is, well, he's doing called PM, Raymond, and now actually PMP Max, so who is to join the DRS train, so he has a bit of protection from the others. Thing is that Pana gets a penalty just to ensure he has points in the bag. Training. He's moving to the left and he's trying to open up this corner to just get the better exit. So now using a Renault. He's gaining a lot, and he's so much over speed, and to the inside. Simliks can't do much. Actually, he's gaining a lot, and he's going to the inside. Oh no. And that could allow PMP Mac through. Yep, it's allowed him through. So, long on 3 seconds. That's not helping him. Meanwhile, at the front here, it's still this way it was. Oh, Lawrence is out. That's the pits. So there you go, unused challenge pitch. 1.2k, so that's nice. So, Panos, he's received another penalty, and that might be his points gone. PMP Max falling off the back of Remit, so he's got a few people behind him now who will be able to chase him, and he doesn't have DRS protection. Not even ERS. Actually, Panos has been passed by Terror Racer, now making his way up positions, and he's into points on track. Hang on, we've got some moves here. Spanias has been passed, and now Finlay's going to be on him. Straight away, so Spanias of all this has managed to gain up and gain positions, and Finlay's been passed. Simliks and Monzea, they've been battling, and the more they do this, the more Raymond and PMP Mac can just get away and be able to seal the. We've got 6 now, something like that, 6. So now, can Bear actually get past here? Because he's pretty much had to fend for the whole race. Versus Spanias, then Spawn, then from Finlay, who's made a mistake somewhere, and no Bjorn, who's managed to been waiting the whole race, so now he's got his opportunity. He's got an ERS advantage, and a sizable enough one, 20%. So there you go. So, Bjorn has went for it. He's could get the inside here. He's went a bit deep. He's got the move done. That's the lead for the Ferrari. And one in Monaco, I think so. Spanias is not looking to get past, and he'll want this one, because if he can just get an on-track position, that would be brilliant for him. Finlay also there. Raymond's going to be catching. Oh, PMP Mac is... Oh. Oh, there. He's out of the points now, completely. So, Bear's picked up a penalty. Bear's got a penalty, so that'll help Spanias. He's actually got a bit of a gap now. So, Bjorn, would he get past here? Oh yeah, would it be past? So, lap 30 or 31. So, I'll come down to this. Top 4 pretty much there. Raymond just joining them. PMP Mac into the pits. He's going for fastest lap, just to claim at least 1 point. Or no, actually you don't get points if you're fastest lap outside top 10, maybe it's just for pride. How's one Fat Panos? Terracer fast Symbolix. Right. So let's see, the gap's 1.4 between Spanias and Berra. So maybe if there's a bit more... So of all this, maybe Spanias could win this one on track. The thing is, if he just has that penalty, he could get warnings removed. So now, with a final lap, Bjorn, he has this one pretty much, as long as he avoids penalties. We're just going to check one final check. No, he's pretty much got this one. Spanias has an extra warning, so... Unless that's a collision one. Simple like 3 seconds, so that's not going to help him either. Team back here. He'll be going... Just get to the line soon, and... So Bjorn now. He's managed to defend a lot through the back straight. ERS is literally identical. So it's 1.6. So maybe if both of these just absolutely hammer it. And for reference, fastest lap is 37.2. So now Spanias, he's, well, doesn't look like he'll be able to go for the move. That is it for him. That's pretty much the win seal for Bjorn, unless he spins it on just this last sector. So Berra, the gaps widening between Berra and Spanias. So now it's Bjorn, who's done everything right. He's waited, but now the opportunity came, and now he's going to come across the line to win in Marina Base. Anyway. Alright, so Finlay end up second, Spanias third, and José's fourth. Berra 5th, Teresa 6th, Raymond 7th, Houseman 8th, Symbolix 9th, Panos 10th, Red Bull of Alps Gold 11th. Actually 10th. So it did claim final point. Keeping back here. Pretty much just more one for pride. And now let's see. Run the line, fastest lap, 35.3. Alright. Here we go now. I'll just get the podium centered in for interviews. Here we go. So there is the podium celebrations. So that's it. Bjorn has took the win, Finlay second, Spanias third, José's fourth, Berra 5th, Teresa 6th, Raymond 7th, Houseman 8th, Symbolix 9th, Alps Gold 10th, Panos 11, 11, 12, PMP Mac 13th with the fastest lap in the end. Sancho is 14th, Lawrence 15th, Jim is 16th, Pickworth 17th, only DNF pretty much. Francismic. Fastest lap inside top 10 I think was I think it was Ron Zayas, but now for our interviews. So Bjorn, very good win there.
Yeah.
But obviously it was pretty much a 3/4-way battle for the most of the race after the switch back to dry. So tough battle, I assume. And how exactly did you get the lead then in the end? Was it the others just make mistakes?
Yeah, I was stuck behind Finley and Barra first, but then Finley made a mistake out of I don't know which corner, but then I overtook him and I could easily overtake Barra after and cruise to the finish line. So it's good.
Yeah, so really good race. You just had to keep the warnings. Did you get a single warning or?
No warnings at all.
Yeah, so it was pretty much you knew once you had the lead, you were able to hold it.
Yes, exactly.
I know. I see Spanish usually joins after a bit. I'll just see. I guess it was on with mediums. Pretty much everyone went to mediums and quality apart from Panos. So yeah, that just pretty much everyone agreed that the mediums would be a much better tire.
Well, in the end, yes.
Yeah.
Because the rain stayed a bit longer than we thought. Well, before the race. So.
I don't know. I'm not even sure if Finley's joining. So.
I think the AlphaTauri who started on pole dropped back after like 5 laps or so.
Yeah, it was about even less probably. So yeah.
Well, I saw him in lap 5 and then he spun in front of me with someone, I think.
Yeah, I think we'll end it there. So thank you all everyone for watching. There's more PSGL action during the week. So it's going to take you all from drivers, admins, etc. And we'll see you for the next race.